What is up, legends? We are back, and so the next big question that I was going to answer in this video is, what is the summon currency in this game, and where can you get it all? Now, summon currency is plentiful. You just need to know where exactly everything is going to come from, and where exactly are you going to be getting stuff, and what you can get away with actually doing. Now, I want to prerequisite. You can be account rank 40 at day 6. Now, this is where I'm at right now. This is the exact same game you guys are about to play in 3 days on the paid beta. And 7-day commission right here. You see, we are not at day 7 just yet. This is day 6. I have a few things left I need to do. I'm just like, whatever. Like right now, like I'll do it eventually. It's not that big a deal. But you see, this is where I'm at right now. You like, obviously no pain to win or anything like that. I'm at account level 38. However, I can be account level 40 if I wanted to be. Even with all my retries out, I'm still at 38 right now, and I have all of this that I can actually put in, and that would put me at account level 40. I don't really want to do that. Because I'm saving it for when I need to actually focus things before the next beta actually starts. So it's not really that big a deal, but I did want to actually point out that progression wise, if you're going for progression, this is what we're talking right now. You don't have to do any of this. This is just what I do because I'm about progression, and I take the RNG out of the game, which I feel is the best way to play gacha. Is don't let RNG determine what you can actually do. You do what you can actually do. And in this game, they give you a very good way to actually go ahead and farm and get characters and be just fine. Now, with me using my stamina every day, with the max rerolls and the max stamina rolls and everything else, doing this every day up to 10 basically every day puts me at this point of being at 40, which I feel is more important than throwing away the summons towards the actual banner, because that's putting RNG, that's putting your fate in RNG, and that's always going to end bad for you. These games are designed for you to lose that way. With that said, when you go in and deal with right in the beginning of the game, you have Freya that's basically going to be looking at you. So what I did is I used my summons immediately to just go get Freya. And you're gonna have the select summon where you can actually pick which is in between the light and the permanent summon. So you do that, you pick whichever one you want to do. You can do Freya first if you want to. It kind of doesn't matter, but obviously I go get Tia first because that's who I pick first with the banner that's in between here, and then I turn my attention to Freya. Tia came out in 30. I left that banner and then went to Freya. Freya came out in 40, so that was 70 summons that was going right there. I had 2 SSRs plus Leon, which is 3 SSRs in the beginning without rerolling and going crazy. That's me determining my own fate. That's what I want to actually start the game with. Whatever else happens after that is just going to happen after that. In between all of that, actually, I will show you something. If you look at summon record, this is without me actually ever using any of my crystal currency on actually summoning. This is just how many times, like you can see right here, just how much I actually summoned. This is basically off the currency from me just simply playing the game. I'm about to teach you where all this stuff is at. Me controlling my destiny, and it's literally showing you where I actually use the summons, like, basically getting things from the store and stuff like this. I summoned like this much. Yeah, we're still going. Right now we're finally at the end, basically right there. Like, it was that much right there. That's a lot of summons. Basically, it's like close to 400. So again, I'm not telling you have to do this, but if you want fast progression and things to just be easier on you, where you're at controlling your own fate it's fine to the max use your stamina refreshes every day, at least for 2 weeks. And the reason why I say for 2 weeks is because that is when you're probably going to be out of all of the content. Like, you're probably going to be done with most of the hyperlink charter. You're probably going to be done with most of the event stuff over here. You're probably going to be done with most of the challenge things over here. That's officially where that's gonna you're not gonna be getting as much currency anymore after that 13 or 14 day area. So you're probably going to need to stop doing that at that point. Like, maybe do 5, or if just do 3 or something like that. You're gonna need to chill out at that point and start using your currency if you want to on summons, or you can just continuously keep doing that, because it's just going to keep pushing your progression, because we don't know what's going to be after once you get to 40, because when you get to 40, that's the last possible thing to open up. Currently, right now, we don't know if there's going to be anything beyond that. They haven't showed that, because technically the end game for this game is really not the end game. That's just where the game is currently at when we get to a certain point, which is at 40. And you see 6 days in, I'm about to be at that point, and there is so much rewards and Ethernet rally. Being at 40 at 6 days is crazy. If you're a whale, you're probably going to do it at 2 or 3, but everybody else who's free to play the casual, you could be at Ethernet rally level 40 and ready to take it on at day 7. Basically, if you do it the way that I'm doing it, you can obviously do whatever the hell you want to do. I'm not here to tell you how to play your game. I'm just here to tell you how I did it and how I achieved all this, and how I'm going to just do it all again. I don't think it's ever worth re-rolling in this game. Again, I just think you're wasting time. If we're being honest, I just really do think that you're wasting time, because you'll be fine without it and just playing the game and being at that point. You spend 2 or 3 days re-rolling, there's going to be people like me who are going to be looking at you at account level 40 and 50, and we're going to curb stomp you in PvP, by the way. But I guess you got like 2 or 3 extra characters, but you're still going to be behind. I don't think that's worth it. Again, my opinion, it's up to you to do whatever you want to do, but I'm literally telling you what's going to happen, because there's plenty of people like me who have been playing the betas, and people who look at me and see what I'm doing, and they're going to be whales who are going to be even fast, like double the speed that I am doing, looking at you with your level 10 and 15 account, probably chasing Tia or something like that. You are going to get curb stomped. Just giving you the warning, it's going to happen. And please don't be in the Discord and Reddit saying, I don't know what's I'm with Uncle Scion. Uncle Scion is telling you that you probably should not be going crazy re-rolling the first day. That's not gonna go well. If you can't do something within the first 2 or 3 hours, just go. Just be chilling with all the rest of us at end game at max level, and then you can worry about going after, because every single thing in the game you're just going to get over time anyway. In fact, if you look, I got Lens, I got her twice. I got Bornier just chilling here, just ready to go. We got Shadow Sanya chilling, just ready to go. And then I have all the rest of the SRs. In fact, I have dupes into the SRs, basically. And then I ended up getting Biotin over time. I ended up getting another Tiamat. I ended up getting another Leon. So technically I have 8 SSRs without re-rolling. Just simply playing the game. They're going to come out. It's fine. So let's talk about where to actually get the summons. Number 1, you get them in story mode. They're going to appear in story mode. They're going to appear in various places. Not all the time they're going to be in these sections, but you're going to get them when you get completes. And the story mode completes are going to be in your events as well. The next place that you will get summons is an achievement. They're going to be in various places. Let's see. Let's find a few. Development. Or collect. Maybe I got most of them, but they are in here. You can actually trust me on that. They're here. Next up is shops. The shops is kind of obvious, but it needs to be said. So you go to the exchange shop. There's one right there. Bam. Obviously, as the best that you get your union, you want to get into a good union and get them, max as soon as possible. You get one at base level, you get one at union level 5, and I think that whatever this one was as well. So that's 3 over here in the shop. Obviously, the summon shop is going to have some. You get 5 right there that you can knock out every weekly. Arena shop right there, bam, we could do 2 more right there just chilling. The Animus shop is just a little bit different because that's like where you get your points, and then you can just turn around and use your points for the characters. You also have Summon Arena, by the way. If you do Summon Arena, you're gonna have the gold, which is 5 of them, and then you're gonna have 10 right here that you can actually pick up right there on weekly as well. Actually, no, I think this is monthly. Time is it? Yeah, this is monthly. All right. So you also have Union that you will get it from. If you head over here into check-in and you knock that out, I don't think it's check-in. It is an anchor. Can I see them now? Yeah, I don't think I can actually see them now. But you do get one over here and right here. So I can't actually click on it anymore because I already obtained it. Also, if you go into weekly quest, bam, there's one right there. Music is chilling. You also have, where is it? Pass. And your hyperlink pass, you'll notice that you get one right here. You get 2 if you do the premium. I'm probably gonna get the battle pass, and that's probably what I'm particularly gonna just knock out and get. You get 3 right here at 30. You get another 3 at 35. At 40, you get 3 golds. And I think that's it. Oh, you also get a SSR. I'm an SR and SSR if you get the premium, the very first one. Oh yeah, and then 10, you get 3 as well. So the next area that you get it is Ember Trek, which is right here. Ember Trek has multiple places that actually do it. Sometimes it's going to be in treasure chest and these dungeons right here. And as you scroll down, you see there's 2 right there, summons wise. There's a there's a gold one at 18. And also in the supply hub, when this rotates over into being F's, there's summons in there. That's luck. Is this gonna happen every once in a while when you get there? So this, when it happens, just be happy. There's also challenge stuff. So go to GP Outpost. Every 3 in GP Outpost is going to give you a summon. So you see, like, we have 12 right here. There was summon at 9 right here. Let's see if I can show you from one that I haven't completed yet. 11, like, see, again, 12 right here. All of them do that. So essentially, I think they go up to 12 each individual one. So there's a 4 in each one. So if you count all these together, this is 20 summons in here in total when you complete all of it. And I do believe it works. Yeah, there we go. So this one's at 16. It works a little bit differently in the EXP dungeon. Like, I thought it would be 15. I mean, 3 for all of them, but it's not. It's like off one right here. It still is doing it, but it's just off one for whatever reason. Yeah. So instead of being like 3, 6, 9, it's like 4, 7. Yeah, like 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, 22, and 25. Yeah. Next area that you get it from is Candy Party. Candy Party is an event. You can get, I believe there was one summon over here, and I don't know if it's going to be more than that over here because they don't let you see any of that. But there was one summon here, so I'm assuming they're going to have one again, or maybe even a gold one and Candy Party. But Candy Party doesn't appear to be something that is going to always be up, so like it's not something that you necessarily can just supremely count on. However, if you look at the top right, you can actually use this to go after dupes for your characters, so you know, kind of counts like as a summon. And then there's Dazzler. Notice Dazzler has summons right there at your phase 2. You have summons in the track, which you see I'm literally on one right now, a golden right here, and then you have at phase 5 one as well. And see what you actually, you know, can come in and do to get those points. If you go into Concerto shop for Dazzler, there's summons right there. Matter of fact, bam, that knocked that out. For the most part, I go for Shadow Prince first, but you want to go probably for the summons next, and then maybe the Stamina Saver, Prowess pack as well, and then the Purple Latisse, and then round it out. And you notice I'm not really talking about like the paid things, because most free-to-play to casual is probably not going to be doing that. Where this is kind of like for people just to simply play, where you're gonna actually get it. And one of the reasons why I'm actually allowed to max stamina recharge every day and still be able to summon and get characters and push progression, like it's just crazy the amount of benefit that you get from that. So next up is we have the, I'm gonna tell you how much all this ends up with, like at the end too. You have the not this one, 7-day commission right here. So the very first one, you get 3 summons right there off the bat. And I think there is one more. I think it might be day 7. Yeah, I think it is day 7 where you actually get summons. Then when you head over here to phase 2, once you complete phase 2, you get pretty much a free SSR at the end of phase 2, including 2 more summons. I remember that specifically, I believe. I don't think there's any more than that, but just 2 more. You also have, if you go down, well, I completed it, but growth boost. At level 15, you get 2 summons right there for just, you know, knocking that out. And of course, I think I already talked about Hyperlink Charter. You pretty much knocking all that out will get you what you need. As far as summons, like they like it just drowns you in the summons. Basically, it's like almost pointless to even talk about, because each individual phase you're usually going to get one, basically. So if you head over here, like an Animus Fate, like see this one here, we get a print over here. I just need to do that to knock that out. Let's go for Arena Trials. Arena Trials, you have summons, so you know, and then sometimes in the area over when you're actually doing these particular missions, there will be a summon there as well. Speaking of challenges, I love this music that this here, like it's amazing. Every time that you do, gonna load. I have to show one that I haven't done yet. Yeah, there we go. Every time you knock one of these bosses out, you're gonna get a summon as well for the first time. You don't get it after that, but you get it, you know, pretty much for, you know, smack them in the face real quick, which is amazing. And when you're autoing them, sometimes you randomly just get like one summon. Like it doesn't happen very often, like every 30 or 40, but it's enough that it's something that you can pay attention to. Threshold kind of work similar with that as well. You get one directly for knocking that out. And the last area that you actually get it, that I can actually show you, is, where is it? Anysync. Anysync will have them every once in a while. It's like a rotation. Sometimes it's going to be Shadow Print. Sometimes it's going to be a summon. Let's see. And then obviously, you know, the more that you knock these out, the more that you're gonna actually get. So you're always gonna want to just go as far as you can go and get whatever you can get, because especially when you get over here, you start getting these this gear before you probably could actually even take out getting, like, you know, this purple or outstanding level gear. You probably be doing that before you actually beat the boss and stuff like that to get that gear. So keep all that in mind. There's also summons in Ethernet as well, and there's summons in Cubic Game and Infinity Train. Champion's Call is pretty much predicting right here. If you predicted something and you get currency for that. I don't believe there's any summons in there, but there is summons in PvP as well. Cyber Shadows is basically about dupes, and as you guys can see, going all the way down, you make wishes and everything else like that. That's basically what this is about. But there is prints in here if you're worried about print. But yeah, that's everywhere that you can actually get that. And like I said, I've summoned 400 times right now, and I haven't picked up everything yet because I just slowed down because we're literally about to be in the official paid beta in about 3 days. So I'm just literally doing videos answering questions the best that I can actually help you guys at that point. So hopefully this will get you hyped, get you to see that if you spend like $10 like on the battle pass or something like that, you're gonna have faster progression than this, because you're gonna have everything that is going to be on the battle pass. Hey, there's gonna be all this stuff on the bottom right here. This is obviously data. Yeah, let's see if it's actually going to matter to make me go any faster. No stamina. Hey, this won't make me go faster. It's obviously gonna be beneficial. And then you also have the chance of getting an SSR off of this ticket right here, so that's like nice. And then maybe I'll be a little bit faster to making like my third and fourth 6-star. But progression wise, this isn't gonna make me any faster. There's no stamina in here. That's what will make you push. So if you're looking for things and areas to actually help you out, as far as to like progress faster, it's going to be breaking the 1,000 limit on stamina every day. Any pack that gives you extra stamina is going to make you level faster and make you able to do other things in the day, including you get stamina basically for doing things and in the charter as well. So just in Hyperlink charter, just to let you guys know, there's stamina in places like this. Oh, I gotta just beat Whitney. Let me see, is there any way that I can... There's a few of them. Probably not in the shell. Let's try commission. Few areas anyway. Because I want to see it, now I'm not seeing it. Not much that is going to be that crazy anyway that you're going to yeah, maybe it was one, or maybe it wasn't charter. It might not have been charter because it doesn't appear to be in there. Either way, one of these things, maybe it was achievement. Yeah, it's somewhere. You do get stamina somewhere. I'm just not remembering it right now. It is what it is. That's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is summons, and I've summoned over 400 times. I think maybe more than that, because the page was at 97, 5 per, and that's like 430, 440 summons in total right now without, this is not pre-reg awards and stuff like that, not you spending on anything else. And you see I still have 5,940 currency, and there's like a ton of things here. There's literally probably another 5k in currency right here, including probably another 30 to 40 summons in here that I just haven't done yet, because we're probably gonna lose this account too, basically when the game goes live. So yeah, hopefully this helps out. This music made this really enjoyable. That's why I'm just sitting here chilling, and hopefully this will help you guys out and give you like a balance, because somebody referred to me and sent me into the Discord to look at people wanted to know balancing and all of that, and mentioned me, and that's why I was told to go and like look. The conversation was like 2 or 3 days old, so me responding to it would have been like pointless. People probably not even online, but I did see it, and that's why I made this video, by the way, so you guys know. Another question somebody asked in the previous video is how long it takes per stamina, and we have been talking for 25 minutes, and you notice that I was down to 1 stamina in the beginning of the video, and I'm at 5 right now, and that is what it is. Basically, you get 1 stamina per 5 minutes. That's how it goes, because we're up to 6 right now. So just in case anybody else didn't see the last video, me responding to that person, I'm saying it in this video. That's how much stamina you get per 5 minutes, which not that bad. You see I'm at 138 right now, so you got to come back in maybe like 9-10 hours or something like that, and before you get maxed. Works on that. Not too crazy. I still think we need stamina overflow, because what if a person works like a double shift or something like that, or is just busy, or got kids, or like, you know, or like got a social life, dating or something like that. They can't come back all the time every 10 hours like that. It kind of makes it like a job at that point, and not that enjoyable. That's why, again, dev team, know you watching videos, like, please, like, we need stamina overflow. There needs to be a stamina bank support people, so it's not so stringent on when you need to come back. That kind of like needs to happen. That's still like really good quality of life that you can give everybody, so we don't have to feel stressed to come back and just play all the time. You want to come back and play all the time, but life is gonna happen. So that's to be fair to the people who have a life. That's really all it is at the end of the day. I'm probably gonna have maybe one more video, because there's one more thing that I'm just trying to work out. I just have to get there. Obviously, we're almost at 40. And just a bonus, because somebody had asked that and I didn't have an answer for that. I made Freya the carry character, because obviously it's the first time that we had her, and she worked fine. She's perfect as a carry character. I made she got all of the gold Latisse all the way up to 5, and just steamrolling content. She makes content super smooth and easy. You definitely, if you want to hard focus her, you can 100%. That's the main reason I started over, to be honest with you, because obviously you guys seen that I had a maxed account already, but I wanted to see how this character was going to respond to content when I didn't have anything and I had to build up. And when she is the focus over Leon, because you get Leon, and Leon is perfect in her own right as being a carry, to be the carry character. But if you are tired of that and you've been playing the beta over and over again like I have, and you tired of looking at this pink haired girl with this flower in her head, I mean, this is a good this is a good choice to actually do it. So, and you see that she did come out again on standard banner for me, like I mentioned before. So I have her at Awakening 1 right now. GG. Alright, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Be legendary, and peace. Thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I love everybody who stops by. You guys always make my day with your comments. It's always funny and whimsical and gives me a reason to keep going. So be legendary, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.